ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम्
अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम्
आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये
आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान्
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान्
अतीतद्वैतभानतः
अतीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
शक्तिद्वयवत् अज्ञानोपहितं चैतन्यम्
अज्ञानोपहितं चैतन्यम्
स्वप्रधानतया निमित्तं
स्वप्रधानतया निमित्तं
स्वोपाधिप्रधानतयोपादानं च भवति
सोपाधिप्रधानतयोपादानश्च भवति
यथा लूता तन्तुकार्यं प्रति
यथा लूता तन्तुकार्यं प्रति
स्वप्रधानतया निमित्तं
स्वप्रधानतया निमित्तं
स्वशरीरप्रधानतया उपादानं च भवति
स्वशरीरप्रधानतया उपादानश्च भवति
तमः प्रधानविक्षेपशक्तिमथ
तमः प्रधानविक्षेपशक्तिमत्
अज्ञानोपहितचैतन्यात्
अज्ञानोपहितचैतन्यात्
आकाशः आकाशाद्वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्नेरापः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी च उत्पद्यते एतस्मादात्मन आकाशः सम्भूतः इत्यादि श्रुतेः up to that we have seen. Tika also we have seen. Now from 58. Teshu Jadhyadikya darshanat Tamah pradhanyam Tatkaranasya Tadanim Satvarajastamamsi Karana guna prakramena Teshu akadishu utpadyante Akashadayah utpadyante Ajnana upagita chaitanyat Vikshepa shaktimat Ajnana upagita chaitanyat Akashadayah utpadyante Ajnana upagita chaitanyam means Maya upagita chaitanyam. Maya which is Trigunatmika Maya. Therefore, its karyas, the products are also will be Trigunatmika. Will have three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Akasha which has come from Maya will have three gunas. And Vayu which has come from Akasha, Vayu will have Akasha guna also, plus its guna. And they are also made will have three gunas. Similarly, Agni, which has the guna of Akasha and Vayu, that also will have three gunas. And Prithvi and Apaha, which has come from Agni, which will have the gunas of Akasha, Vayu, Agni, and that also will have three gunas. And finally, Prithvi. Prithvi will have the gunas of Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, plus its own guna. and it is also made of nothing but the three gunas only. So all the elements which have come, which are born from the previous element, it will have their gunas as well as its own guna, and they are made of three gunas because Maya, that is the Karanam, it is made of three guna. Maya Sagita Brahma. From that Akasha. Therefore, it is Akasha Brahma. Akasha Sagita Brahmanaha Vayu Brahma. Vayu Sagita Brahmanaha Agni. Agni Sagita Brahmanaha Apaha. Apa Sagita Brahmanaha Prithvi. So, yeah, throughout it is only from Brahma. Actually, Maya Sagita Brahma we started. Ultimately, it is Prithvi Brahma. And there will be Taratamya. Taratamya of the gunas. From Akasha onwards, it will slowly become, it is becoming, relatively becoming grosser. Not gross, gross is yet to be formed. Gross elements will form only by Panchikaran, that is going to come later. Now we are dealing with Sukshma Pancha Bhuta Bhutani Bhutanam Sukshma Pancha Bhutanam Janna. So the Sukshma Pancha Bhutas will have three gunas. There will be Taratamya of the Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Akasha will have more Sattva. Therefore, it is Sukshmatamam Akasha. Prithvi will have more. Akasha will have more Sattva. Sorry. Akasha will have more Sattva. Therefore, it is Sukshmatama. Akasha also will have Sattva, Rajas, Tama. But it is the first element form. Therefore, Tamas will be lesser. Sattva will be greater compared to Prithvi. Prithvi is the last element. There Sattva will be there. Tamas also will be there, Rajas also will be, but Sattva will be less and Tamas will be more. Preponderance of Tamas in Prithvi, preponderance of Sattva in Akasha. That is why Akasha is subtle. Then it manifests in the form of grosser elements. Akasha, you can see it is subtle. It is subtle compared to Prithvi. Prithvi is tangible. Akasha is not tangible. It is just subtlest among the elements. So therefore, now Teshu Keshu Panchabhuteshu in the five elements. Jadhyadikyam Adikyam Adikasya Bhavaha Adikyam Jadasya Bhavaha Jadyam. Jadyam means Jadasya Bhavaha. Jadatvam increases or Jadatvam will be there when there is more tamas. That is why Prithvi is more. Prithvi it is grosser. It is grosser compared to Akasha. Again, grosser in the sense, still the grosser, the Panchikata Bhutas have not yet come. We are only at the stage of Apanchikrita, ungrossified elements. Among the ungrossified elements, it is gross. We have to use some other words for gross. Among the ungrossified, now only Tanmatras, Panchamaha Bhutani has come. So among these, Sukshma Panchamaha Bhutani, Tanmatra. Otherwise, Prithvi is grosser. Because Jadyadikam, there is more tamas. So tamas, the more the tamas, the more will be the Jadyam. So tamas is a sign. It is the indicator of jadyam. Now, since the tamah pradana vikshepa shaktimat ajnana upagita chaitanya, and it is endowed with tamah pradana vikshepa shakti, tamah pradana, that is the karanam. From that, the karyas, the products have come. Therefore, karana gunaha karye anuvartante. Karyat karana gunasya jnanam bhavati. From the karana gunasya karyat, from the karya, see, karana gunaha karya anuvartante. How do you say that? You know from the karyat karana gunasya jnanam bhavati. From the karya you can infer the karana guna. How? Arthapatti. By arthapatyat, two-step inference. From the karya you can infer. That is why anumana gamyam. It can be inferred. From the karya you can infer the karanam. The whole karya prapancha. It is jada pradhanam. The whole karya prapancha is jada pradhanam. Then what about the karanam? Karanam will be jadadikyam only. What else? Prapancha is jada. It is the product. It is the karya. It is born. Because it is jada pradhanam, its karanam must be jadadikyam. Simple arthapatti. It is anumanagamya. Arthapatyat karana gunasya jnanam bhavati. Therefore, karanam must be jadadikyam. It can be inferred. Therefore, teshu panchabhuteshu, in the 5 elements which has come, which has born, therefore there will be jadadikyam. The jadadikya darshanat tamah pradhanyam tat karanasya tamah pradhanyam asti teshu pancha bhuteshu jadadikya darshanat, because it is seen in the panchabhuta jadadikyam. Therefore, in the karanam tamah pradhanyam, karanam tat karanasya iti can know by arthapatti. So the elements which have come from the cause must be tamah pradhanyam tat karanasya. It must be tamas. So it can be inferred. That is why the previous line he said, Tava pradhana shaktimat ajnana upagita chaitanya. Tava pradhana shakti, vikshepa shaktimat, endowed with vikshepa shakti, and it is tama pradhana. It is tama pradhana. Therefore, tava pradhana vikshepa shakti mat ajnana upagita chaitanyam, that is the karanam from which the karya, the pancha bhutas have come, and therefore jadadikyam can be seen in them. There will be preponderance of jadatvam, inertia. Tamas means it is inertia, inert. Or tamas means darkness. Here we don't take the meaning of darkness because we are talking about srishti prakaranam. Therefore, inertia, inert, jadadikya, darshanat. Then tadanim means tadanim srishti kale, at the time of creation. Tadanim sattva rajas tamamsi, it is pratama vibhakti bhagavachana. Tamaha tamasi tamamsi, It's an iterator Dvanda Samasa. Sattvaha cha, Rajaha cha, Tamaha cha. Sattva Raja, Rajastamamsi. Karana Guna Prakramena Teshu Akadishu Utpadyante. Akadishu Utpadyante. In the Akasha, etc. also, it is, they are born. They are born. In the Pancha Mahabhuta also, it is born. What is born? I mean, what is born means it inheres. What? The three gunas. The three gunas which are in the Karanam, the Karanam is Tamapradhanam, Tamapradhanyam Karanam. Karanam which is Tamapradhanam, Tamapradhanyam. Tamas is dominant. Other gunas are also there. Here one thing to be noted. When we say tamas, not only tamas, no gunas exist apart from other gunas. Always there will be a mixture of three. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Tamas alone cannot be there. Sattva alone cannot be there. Rajas alone cannot be there. Always there will be a preponderance of one of them. One will be more than the other. That, in fact, that determines the quality of the person also. If Rajas is both, then that person is active. The person is active, is knowledgeable, Rajas is more. But the person is not always active. When it goes to sleep, the tamas will be dominant. So the three gunas are there in different proportions. You can see the manifestation of them even during the day in different proportions, the same person. Based on the preponderance of the guna, generally, the person is, you call Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. In Gita, it says, Shaturvanya, Maya, Srishtam, Guna Karma. What is it? Guna. The Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, Guna. There, in terms of the attribute, the quality, the characteristics of the person we talk about. Because all Maya Karya. So that determines the quality of the person also, the prakriti, the nature of the person also. Fine. Here, when we say tamas means it's not only tamas, other gunas are also present. That is jadhyadikam, adikya, preponderance. So sattva, rajas, tamamsi, these three gunas should be present in the karanam. That is why it is seen in the karya. So what is present in the karanam is transferred to its karya. From the parent, it is transferred to the child. So karana gunaha karye anuvartante. So sattva, rajas, tamamsi akadishu utpadyante. Because the sattva, rajas, tamamsi, it is there in the karanam. And therefore it is seen in the karya akashadishu utpadyante. It is utpadyante akashadishu. Utpadyante means they are seen, they inher, or they are reproduced in the karya, that is the akashadishu. Au karana guna prakramena. Karana guna krama. What does it mean? Karana guna krama. Krama is the order. Karana guna krama. There is a krama, there is an order of transferring the karana guna gradually. That is, in the akasha, the three gunas are there. Sattva is dominant, that is fine. And what is the karanam of akasha? Maya Sagita Brahma, Maya, Trigunatmika Maya, Ajnanam, that's Ajnana Upagita Chaitanya. That has three gunas, from that Akasha gets the three gunas. That is Karana Guna Prakramena. It is there in the Karana that inheres in the Karya Akasha. Akasha is a Karya. Karya Akasha. Karana Maya Sagita Brahmanaha Karya Akashe Sattva-rajas Tamamsi Utpadyante. Similarly, Vayu gets three gunas from Akasha. Vayu is the Karya. Akasha is the Karana. Therefore, Karana Akashat Karya कार्य वायौ सत्वरजस्तमांसि उत्पद्यन्ते. Akasha being karanam of vayu, therefore three gunas are transferred from akasha to vayu. Anuvartante, anuvartante. Similarly, karana, karana, guru, karana vayu. Karana vayogo, karya, agni, agdau, sattvarajastamamsi utpadyante. So vayu, gunaha, agnau, anuvartante. Similarly, agni gunaha jale anuvartante, in the water. And jala gunaha prithivya anuvartante. This is what is called karana guna prakramaha. Tena akashadishu utpadyante sattarajtamamsi iti utpadyante. Okay. Here, this jadya dikyam, there is an interesting note in that. That is Ramatirtha in the Vidwan Manoranjani. I'm not showing that in the screen. The SS one line is that I will read and explain that. It said, Jadyadikya darshanat iti adikya shabdam. The word adikya, priyunjanaha, satta spurti pradatvena karyeshu chaitanyasyapi ishat anuvrittim suchayati. Tatacha aguhu tattvadarshinaha अस्तिभाति प्रियं रूपम रामचेत अंश पंचकम आद्यं त्रयं ब्रह्म रूपम जगद्रूपम तथोद्वयम् इति. So Vidyan Manoranjani quotes this shloka. Astibhati priyam rupam namachet amsha panchakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagadrupam tathodvayam. This astibhati priyam. Asti means satu, astitvam, satta. Bhati, shining. Bhati, effulgence, shining. Shining means it is that Brahma, Asti, Brahma, Chit, that consciousness shining. That Sat Chit, and it is Priyam. So Asti Bhati Priyam means Sat Chit Anand. Satta Spurti and Anandata. Then Rupam Nama, that is Nama Rupa Jagat. So Adya Trayam means Asti Bhati Priyam, the first three. Brahma Rupam, Jagat Rupam, Tatodvayam, the later two. Nama Rupa, that is Jagat. So iti Panchakam, these five. This Adikya Shabdam Priyunjanaha Satta, the Satta is Asti, Astitvam, Spurti, Satta Spurti Pradatvena Karyeshu Chaitanya Syapi Ishat Anuvrittim Suchayati. That is the Satta Spurti, it, that is Brahma, it is there, Tasya Anuvrittim Suchayati. That is, from Maya Sagita Brahma, Akasha has come. Therefore, Akasha will be. Akasha is what? It is not just Akasha, it is Akasha Brahma. Without Brahma, where is Akasha? Even though it is Akasha, Akasha is Brahma. It's called Akasha Brahma. Even though we say Akasha, that Satta Spurti of Brahma, Tadatvena, Akasha is, from where the isness has come to Akasha. Akasha is the Satta, the Astitva, that belongs to Brahma. So, therefore, Karyeshu Chaitanyasyapi Anuvrittim Suchayati. Anuvritti that is its presence, its pervasion. Here we have to use a pervasion because Brahma pervades. So you cannot say that Brahma inheres, Brahma is handed over, it comes Brahma uh, is comes down. Brahma, in fact, it is all Brahma. Everything is Brahma. The pervasiveness of Brahma is indicated. So Jadyadika Darshanat Adikya Shabdam Prayunjanaha Satta Spurti Pradatvena Karyeshu Chaitanyasya Anuvritim Suchayati. So in the Karya, Chaitanyasya Anuvritim, Chaitanyasya Upastitihi Suchayati. Who the author is, he indicates that that is Chaitanyam pervades the Karya. So all the padarthas of the Jagat have this astitva, prakashatvam, that's spurti or priyatvam, anpriyatvam, and namarupa. All the padartha, all the objects of this Jagat have this five. Namarupa is mithya, that is ashraya only in this Brahma, and Brahma is Satyachit Ananda, Astitva, Asti, Spurti, Astitvam, that is Satta, Spurti, Priyatvam. So these five dharmas are there in all the padarthas. And the three of that Brahma, Adyatrayam, Brahma Rupam, and Jagad Rupam, Tatodvayam, Namarupa. So Namarupa is, that Adyatrayam is Brahma Rupam, and this Namarupa is Tamapradana Ajnana Mayayaha Pratikam Bhavati. This Satta, Purti, and Priyatvam, that is of the Chaitanya. Satyachit Ananda, it is Chaitanya. After Chaitanya, it's also not proper because Chaitanya doesn't have. Chaitanyam is that. And Namarupa, that is the indicator, or that is the pratika of Tamapradana Jnanam. Namarupa. So the word Jadyadikya, indicates the anuvritti of Chaitanya, upasthiti of Chaitanyam throughout. The commentator makes a note. Jadyadikyam. Why it is said here, Jadyadikyam means only tamas is there, only it is inert. Therefore, there is no Chaitanyam, only Achetana. In Achetana Vastu, there is no Chaitanyam. Iti you cannot infer. Because it is Achetana. In Chaitanya, in Chetana Vastu, in Chetana, in sentient beings, Chaitanyam Asti iti. To know that we don't have any problem, we don't doubt also. But how is that Chaitanyam? Chaitanyam is there in Achetana Vastu. That is what is indicated here. Jadyadikya Darshanat Tava Pradhanyam. Therefore, the Jadyadikyam, which indicates that the Satta Spurti Priyatvam of Brahma is all pervasive, pervading the entire Karya. The Karya as Satta Spurti Priyatvam of Brahma and Namarupa of Maya. And Namarupa is Maya Pratika and Satta Spurti Priyatvam of Brahma. So that is indicated. So that one may not conclude wrongly. That's Achetana. In Achetana Vastu, Brahma not there. You cannot say Achetana Vastu is. A pot is, a mountain is. The isness pervades the entire thing. That Sat. It is Sat. Maybe Spurti Maybe Ananda may not be there. For that, that manifests in sentient beings. In sentient beings, there is manifestation of this consciousness. What about in insentient beings? In table, there is no manifestation of consciousness. Therefore, table is not Brahma. Jadadikyam, tamas pradhana table. Table is also Brahma only. So, because it is Jada, therefore, one cannot dismiss it as non-Brahma. It is Brahma only. So, Brahmasya anuvrittihi. That's why everything is Brahma. The word has got such important. That's why the Tikakara indicates that. Jadadikya darshana. The word Jadadikya should not mislead us. That's why he's giving a note. Then Karana Guna Prakrama. Karana Guna Prakramena. That also he says Karanasya Avyaktasya Ye Gunaha Satvadayaha. Karana, which is in the Avyakta, Gunas which are in Avyakta form, unmanifest form in the Karana. Maya Sagita Brahma, Trunatika Maya. It is Vyakta or Avyakta in the Avyakta. From that only Karyas are come. Therefore, Avyaktasya Ye Gunaha Satvadayaha Tesham Kramena in order Tan Gunarabhya Yatha Karyakravam Satvadi Guna Sahaiva Karyaha Karye Karye Teshu Utpadyante Ityartaha. That is, in the Avyakrita Avastha, in the unmanifest Avastha, in the Ajnana Upadhi, Maya Upadhi, the Sattvadi Gunas are there. Sattvadi Gunas are there. That in the Karana Avastha, it is in unmanifest form, and that manifest in the Karya, Akashadi Karya, and there is Taratamya, the difference in the Guna, the manifestation of the Guna in the respective elements. Akashadi Guna. That is Karana Guna Krama. Karana Guna Kramena Teshu Akadishu Padhyante iti. Then the next line. We will read the Tika later. Next line, let us read. Etani eva
Etani eva
Sukshma Bhutani
Sukshma Bhutani
Tanmatrani
Tanmatrani
Apanchikritani Cha Uchyante.
Apanchikritani cha uchyante.
That Akashadayaha which are produced, which has come from this Maya Sagita Brahma. So Etani Sukshma Bhutani. Therefore Sukshma Srishti. Sukshma Srishti, after that one is Stula Srishti. For Sukshma Prapancha Srishti, first is Sukshma Bhuta Srishti. So Sukshma Bhutas have come. So therefore they are called Sukshma Bhutani, Uchyante, subtle elements. They are subtle. Among that subtle, Akasha subtlest, Prithvi grossest. Among the subtle. Okay, when we say grossest, at this stage you have to know what is the grossest. There is no gross. Without it is not become Panchikrita. Apanchikrita Sukshma Bhuteshu Akashasya Sukshma Tamattam Asti. Prithivyaha Stulatamat. Okay. Why they are called Sukshma Bhutani? Because they are Sukshma. Because they are subtle. Sukshmatvat Sukshma Bhutani. Sukshma Bhutani and Tanmatrani. Tanmatra is another name. Tanmatra. Tanmatra means that alone is there. That guna. That is, it has got only that characteristic. That is, Akasha has got Akasha characteristics only. Akasha at this stage, Sukshma Bhuta will have its guna. What is its guna? Shabda guna. Guna only. It will have only Shabda guna. Similarly, Vayu will have its own guna only. its characteristic only. Similarly, Agni, Rupa, then Adya, taste, then Prithvi, Gandha. It will have its own guna. This is not available for perception. Why? Because they are sukshma. The gunas are also in sukshma. These gunas of the respective elements, they are also in sukshma avastha. You cannot perceive the sukshma out with your gross sense organs. You cannot perceive. Only when they undergo compounding, panchikarta, then only there is a sharing of the gunas of the other elements. It means Akasha will have other gunas. Akasha will have the gunas of other elements. Panchikrita, you know what Panchikrita is going to come. That Akasha is available for your gross sense perception. Ears, Karnendriya, Karna can hear, but not this. Therefore, Tanmatra means that alone. That elements are, that bhutas which have come, it will have that their characteristic alone, that properties alone. It is pure stage, unalloyed, unadulterated form, Tanmatra. It's not really adulteration. I mean, it has its own characteristic, Tanmatra. But when it becomes Panchikrita, grossified, then that element is not that particular bhuta, is not that bhuta alone. It will have the characteristics of other elements also. Therefore, it is not Tanmatra, in fact. It becomes adulterated, it becomes alloyed. It becomes like alloyed. It is alloyed elements. Panchikrita bhutani alloyed. Apanchikrita bhutani unalloyed. So that's what is called Tanmatra. So Sukshma bhutani Tanmatrani iti uchyante. Apachikritani cha uchyante. Tanmatra is pure, unmixed. Apanchikrita does not undergone Panchikarana process. Ungrossified. These are the names. This is Akashadeha. Then Etebhyaha Sukshma Sharirani Stula Bhutani cha Utpadyante. Here Panchami, Vibhakti, Etebhyaha, Jani Kartuhu, Panchami, that from which is born, that will be in Panchami. Etebhyaha, from this, from what this is, this Apanchikirta Panchamaha Bhutebhyaha, Atava Tanmatrebhyaha, Atava Stula Sukshma Bhutebhyaha, Apanchikirta Sukshma Bhutebhyaha, Sukshma Sharirani, Utpadyante are born, Stula Bhutani cha. The order is important. Sukshma Sharira first, and then Stula Sharira. Only that much, I think, is there to explain further. Simple line. Next line. Sukshma Sharirani. Tadsh-अवयवानि Linga Sharirani.
तदश-अवयवानि लिंगशरीराणि.
Linga Sharirani. Okay. So, Sukshma Sharirani, Tadsh-अवयवानि. Sukshma Sharirani, that is subtle bodies. Subtle bodies are born from subtle elements. Subtle elements, one portion of the subtle elements goes to the creation of subtle bodies. Another portion of subtle elements goes to the creation of subtle world. So, Sukshma Sharirani, not only the Vyashti, but Samashti also. Vyashti, Sukshma Shariram, Samashti, Sukshma Shariram. The Prapancha. So, for Sukshma Shariram at both levels, Vyashti at the level of Vyashti, at the level of Samashti. Srishti, the Jagat also gross, and it has its Karana Avastha, that is Sukshma Avastha, Sukshma Shariram. So, at the level of Vyashti and Samashti. Now, this Sukshma Shariram, It doesn't say Veshti Samashti and all here. Sukshma Sharirani Sulabhutani cha Utpadyante. Fine. Then this Sukshma Shariram is called Linga Shariram. Linga. Linga meaning the indicator. Indicator for what? Lingyate, Jnapyate, Pratyekatma, Hebihi iti Lingani. Lingyate, Anena iti. That by which Lingyate, Jnapyate is indicated, is known. But Pratyekatma. Pratyekatma is indicated by which? That is called Linga Shariram. That is by Linga. Indicator of the presence of Chaitanya. Why it is said like Linga Shariram? Because Linga Shariram only manifest consciousness, Chaitanyam. Sukshma Shariram, in the Sukshma Shariram only Antakaranam is there. It's going to be, already we know, and it's going to be said also. So Antakaranam manifests Chaitanyam. Pratibimba Chaitanyam, Abhasa Chaitanyam, we say. Pratibimba Chaitanyam by Pratibimba model, Abhasa Chaitanyam by Abhasa model. Reflects Chaitanyam. Manifesting Chaitanyam through the Sukshma Shariram. So therefore the Sukshma Shariram is a Linga Shariram. It is an indicator of the presence of Atma. Otherwise, how Chaitanyam would be recognized? Chaitanyam is there, consciousness. Consciousness because of sentiency. Sentiency indicates the Antakaranam, the Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Shariram manifest. Even the Jada Vastu also has Sukshma, but doesn't have the capability to manifest. Sukshma Shariram, unlike the sentient beings, in the insentient beings, it doesn't have the capability to manifest consciousness. So Jadatvam, that's why Jadatvam. So therefore Linga Shariram becomes an indicator. Lingyate Jnapyate Pratyekatma. Iti Lingani Linga Sharirani. Sharira Pratishtatvat. Dharmadi Dvarena Sharira Sadhanatvat Va Sharirani. Why it is called Sharira? Sharira Pratishtatvat. Dharmadi Dvarena Sharira Sadhanatvat Sharirani. It has this Shariram. The Shariram is Dharmadi Dvarena Sharira. Sharira is a sadhanam for following Dharma. Dharmadi Dvarena Sharira Sadhanatvat Va Sharirani. Lingani Chatani Sharirani Chaiti Linga Sharirani. Linga Sharirani is a Karmadhara. Lingani Chatani Linga Sharirani. So why it is called Lingam? Because it indicates the presence of Chaitanyam. Why it is called Shariram? Because it is the sadhanam. Dharmadi Dvarena Sharirasya sadhanatvam asti. Sharira has the status of being a sadhana through dharma, etc. How dharma, adharma is done. For that you need a medium. So this is a medium. The medium which the dharma, adharma, etc. Dharma, adharma, etc. They are performed. For that you require a means. Dharma, adharma is karma. You require a means for dharma, adharma. Dharmadis, dharma, adharma, etc. Dharmadi padat. So that is why it's called Shariram. Sharira sadhanatvat Sharirani. Shariram has a status of being a sadhanam for dharma, etc. Therefore, it is called Shariram. And that is Linga Shariram. Dharma, adharmadi, see, because of dharma can be papa punya. You can take it as papa punya. Papa punya, it is gained. A linga shariram, a sukshma shariram, assuming a stula shariram. A linga shariram is a subtle body, assuming a stula shariram. How does it assume a stula shariram? It depends on the papa punya of that jiva. The jiva in the sukshma avastha, take for example a human being, or any being for that matter. Why that particular being having this sharia? Because of its punya papa. Punya papa means it's karma, dharma. Dharma is punya papa. Because what it has done before, that determines the shariram. Now, Sasula shariram. So, where are these dharma? This dharma, which are gained, and that manifests through Tula shariram, and that is indicated by Linga shariram. So, based on this Tula shariram, you can infer the Papa Punya of the person, that is the Linga shariram. So, therefore, in two ways, that is to indicate to know the presence of the Pratyekatma. Pratyekatmanaha astitvam nyayate, therefore Linga shariram. Also, because of this Papa Punya, which have been gathered, this Chula shariram has come, therefore it becomes an indicator of that. In that way also it is Linga shariram. So not only for Pratyekatmanaha jnapakatvam, also this jiva has done certain punya papa, therefore only this shariram it has got. A particular jiva has gained pashu shariram, another jiva has gained a kita shariram. Why there is difference in this stula form? Another jiva has gone manusha shariram. There are difference in the manusha shariram. The difference is because of the difference indicates the difference in their papa punya. The indicates the papa punya. Where are these papa punyas are stored? It is in the linga shariram, because linga shariram only travels after death, not the solar shariram. So travels means it goes with the papa punya, the karma pala, and that karma pala again manifests in the form of the birth, the taking a new sharira in keeping with their papa punya. Therefore, it indicates the dharma also. So in keeping with the papa punya, the stula sharira which has come, for that also this is an indicator. The stula sharira is an indicator. That is the meaning. Okay, then in other words, pratyekatmanaha satta, the astitvam of pratyekatma is indicated by this sharira. That is sukshma sharira. That is linga sharira. Again here, Vidwan Manoranjanikara, he makes one point. Vimatani indriyani pranascha swa atirikta swa anugata chaitanya adhishtana purvaka pravrittayaha acetanatvat rathadivat that is vimatani indriyani pranascha. The indriyas which perform different which are all the indriyas do not perform the same function. So the indriyas vimatani indriyani, bringing different data from the external world, objects vimatani, and prana also. This indriyani and prana, they are chetana or achetana. Indriyani is achetana. Prana is also achetana. Both are achetana. Like what? Rathadivat, like a chariot. Vimatani Indriyani Pranascha Achetanatvat Ratadivat. Like a chariot, they are Achetana only. Indriyas are Achetana. Indriyas bringing disputable data, different Indriyas. And the Prana. All these are Achetana only. Like what? Like the Ratha. So, that Ratadivat Achetanatvat Swa Atirikta Swa Anugata Chaitanya Adhishtana Purvaka Pravrittayaha. But their function, their Kriyashilatvam, their function, how does it function if it is Achetana? So that means it must have Adhishtana on what? Adhishtana on that which is different at the same time, which pervades that. What is that? It is Chaitanyam. Therefore, because of Chaitanyam only, this Indriyani becomes Kriyashilan. Indriyani gains Kriyashilatvam. Prana gains Kriyashilatvam. So, Prana does the function. Prana has that function. It is Achetana. How can it function? Because it has Adhishtana on the Chaitanyam. Similarly, Indriyani, they are Chaitanya Adhishtana Purvakaha Pravrittayaha. Pravrittayaha, their function, their activities. The activities as its dependency on this Chaitanya Tattvam, Chaitanyam Brahma. So, therefore, it is inferred. They are Achetana, they cannot perform by own. Therefore, this Indriyani and Prana, which are functional in the Shariram, their function is dependent on Pratyahatma. The function is dependent, their functionality is dependent on Pratyahatma. Without Atma, they cannot function. They cannot exist, they cannot function. Therefore, for this Achetana Karanam, Indriyani, Pranaha, etc., they are functional, they have the Kriyashilatvam because of this Chetanatvam, because of the Chaitanyam, Chaitanya Atma, because of the Chaitanya Atma, without which it cannot function. Therefore, without which it cannot function. Therefore, Pratyagatma is inferred. Pratyagatma, the inference of Pratyagatma is through the functionality of the Indriya, it's through the functionality of the Prana. Prana is there. How do we say a person has got Prana? Prana is there. Prana is there. Prana is what? When Prana functions, the life is there, we say. When Prana functions, so Prana indicates the Pratyagatma. Functioning, the Indriyas functioning indicates the Pratyagatma, without which they cannot function. Prana ceases when the Sukshma Shariram, manifesting the Chaitanyam leaves the Sharira, the Prana stops, Indriyani stops. Therefore, the functionality of the Indriyas and Pranas also indicate the Pratyagatma. And the Pranas and Indriyas are located where? They are located in the Sukshma Shariram. Therefore, it's called Linga Shariram. That is why it's called Linga Sharira. So here another thing to be noted, that Chetanatvam from the Chetana Vastu, from the Chetanatvam, Chetana Vastu, we can infer the Pratyagatma. From the Achetana, we cannot infer. But doesn't mean Chaitanya is not there. The Achetana, Astitvam is there. But there is no, the Linga, that indicator is not there. The indicator of Pratyagatma, not there. So it doesn't mean it is, it doesn't have Chaitanya. Doesn't have the medium of manifesting the Chaitanya. Whereas in Chaitanya Vastu, it is there. Indriyas are there, Pranas are there. So they become the indicator. So in that regard, the Vidyan Manoranjani makes a small note. Sva Atirikta, Sva Anugatta, Chaitanya Adhishtana, Purvaka Pravrittayaha. Achetana Tratadivat. That is, Indriya etc. They are Achetana, like the Ratha, they are Achetana, like the chariot, like the table, they are Achetana only. Because of their functionality, the functionality is because of the Pratyekatma, which is different from it. From the functionality, we can infer the Chaitanyam. So therefore, it is called Linga Shariram iti. One note he gives. Okay. Now here, in we like in Vedanta, Sankhya also, they accept this Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharirasya Astitto. Svikriyate. Sankhya Matehi api. Sankhya Matena api. Sankhya Mata also accepts the Sukshma Sharira. But there's a difference. There's a difference between us and Sankhya. For them, this Manaha, Buddhihi, Ahankaraha, the three are included. Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Pranadayaha. They don't accept Prana. Prana is not accepting which they don't consider Prana as the part of the Sukshma Shariram. They take Pancha Tanmatrani. Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, then Pancha Tanmatrani. And plus Manaha, Buddhihi, Ahankara. So totally 18 elements. For them, Sukshma Shariram, the Linga Shariram, which indicates the Pratyekatma, has this 18 constituents. But what we have studied in Tattva Bodha, where according to us, it is Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Pranadayaha, then Manascha Ekam Buddhischa Eka, iti Saptadasha Kaladihi yet Tishtati Tata Sukshma Shariram. Iti we studied. But Sankhya Darshana, for them, they don't include the Pancha Prana. In that place, they include Pancha Tanmatra and plus Ahankara. That is, they include Ahankara. There's a shloka in the Sankhya Karika. Purvotpannam asaktam niyatam magadadi sukshma paryantam samsarati nirupabhogam bhave adivasitam lingam. That is from the Magat. Magat, we have heard. Magat is something like Hiranyagarbha in Vedanta. Magat. From the Maya, Brahma, Magat. Not Maya, Brahma. For them, Sankhya, it is Dvaita Darshana. They have got Purusha and Prakriti. First, from the Prakriti, Magat comes. Magat is cosmic intellect. Magat. It is Sukshma. So Magat, from that up to Tanmatra. From Magat up to Tanmatra. Magat, from that Magat Ahankara, from Ahankara Pancha Jnanendriyani, then Pancha Karmendriyani, then Manaha, then Ahankara, then Pancha Tanmatras. So the Pancha Jnanendriyani, Karmendriyani, Pancha Tanmatra, then Manaha, then Manaha, this Ahankaraha, Manaha, Ahankaraha, then Buddhi. Taking this, they say that Linga Shariram has 18 tattvas. It's made of is 18 parts. In that we differ. In the shloka Magadadi Sukshma Paryantam, the Sankhya Karika. I don't have it to show it here, otherwise I will show. Magadadi Sukshma Paryantam. The shloka it is a Purvotpannam Asaktam Niyatam Magadadi Sukshma Paryantam. Magadadi Sukshma Paryantam means starting from Magat up to the Tanmatra. Samskarati Nirupabhogam Bhavehi Adivasitam Lingam. That is according to the Srishti Prakriya of Sankhya, starting from Magat, then Ahankara, then Pancha Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, Manaha, Ahankara, then Pancha Tanmatra. So that is how their creation is. So whatever may be the Srishti Kriya, we borrow certain the creation part from the Sankhya with a little difference, of course. So the point is here, the Linga Shariram has got 17 components according to us, but according to them, it is 18. And also their number can differ based on how they divide the elements. But we say Saptadasha. Yes, Saptadasha Avayavani we say, Saptadasha. What are the Saptadasha? Author is going to say, and we know already, in Tattva Bodha. You can say Saptadasha or Navadasha, because Buddhihi Eka Manascha Eka. What about Ahankara? What about Chittam? What about Ahankara and Chittam? They are also included in the Buddhi, Ahang and Manaha. So therefore, we don't count it separately. In fact, it is only one Antakaranam playing the role of the fourth, either as a Manas or Buddhi or Chittam or Ahankara. But we specifically say Manaha Buddhi, that accommodates Chittam and Ahankara. Therefore, it is not, you can say 19 also, nothing wrong, or it is 7, or it is 70. So therefore, the Saptadasha Abhayavani, these parts, therefore, this Sukshma Sharirani, it is a product, it is a created, it is a created one, which has this 17 components. Now the question comes, Saptadasha Avayavani, you said, what are those Saptadasha Avayavas? And that is said in the next line. We will read that and then can stop. That already we have seen Tattva Bodha, so it's simple one. Avayavaha tu Jnanendriya Panchakam Buddhi Manasi Karmendriya Panchakam Vayu Panchakam cha iti Buddhischa Manahacha Buddhi Manasi Manaha Manasi Itareta Dvanda Samasa. So 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 Karmendriyas, and 5 Pancha Pranaha, that Buddhi Manasi iti Saptadasha Kalabhihi Etatishthati Tata Sukshma Shariram Linga Sharira. Now, this another point here, 5 Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, 5 Karmendriya, then Pancha Pranadayaha, then Pancha Tanmatrani, then Manaha, Buddhihi, Agankaraha, Chittam, put together that 24 tattvas, according to Sankhya, 24 tattvas are there. Among the 24 tattvas, Sukshma Shariram, they say, made of 18. For us, it is 17. That is the only difference. Okay. So, Manaha, Buddhihi, for us, Manaha Buddhi, it includes Chittam and Ahankara also. So therefore, we say it is 17. In fact, there is no difference with regard to the Avayava of the Linga Shariram Sankhya. It is almost, it is same only. There is no much difference. It is same. So here our author also himself will say, the Saptadasha is why we have not included Ahankara and Chittam, because they are included in the Buddhi and in the Manas and the Buddhi, respectively. Therefore, we don't have to mention it separately. Fine. So we'll stop here. And what are the Jnanendriya? Everything is new. The student, if for the first time who read this, they don't know anything. That is how it is assumed, and every word is explained. That is why you see the connection. Saptadasha Avayavani. Then question comes, what are those Avayavas? When you say Jnanendriya Panchakam, then you have to define what is Jnanendriya. Already we know all those things. We can just quickly read this next class. Let's stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha, Guruji.
Charanji, one small doubt.
Yes.
We say that tamas predominantly will cause sleep, right?
Tamas?
Predominantly causes sleep.
Yes.
But we say we are very happy after the sleep state, no? During the sleep state, and after that we say we are very happy. How does tamas causes happiness, Sharanji?
Mm. In tamas, ajnanam is right. The ajnanam gives that ananda.
Oh, okay.
Ajnanam is where you are completely ignorant of everything. Right? See, extreme things appear same, right? There is complete light or complete darkness. Both will be dark only. So, if you are completely knowledgeable, then you are happy. You are completely ignorant. That's why ignorance is bliss, we say, right?
Yeah.
But they are not same. It is ananda is there, but that ananda is not comparable to the ananda of a jnani, right? The ananda, what you enjoy, what you experience in sleep, that ananda is with ajnanam only. It's right.
Okay.
Ajnanam is there, but
yeah,
that ananda is there. Therefore, that indicates sattva also. It is there. It is not only pure tamas, right? That's why we said pure tamas alone cannot exist. The sense of that experience of ananda indicate that there is sattva also. Otherwise, how is ananda?
ananda.
But
Yeah.
that sattva is less, and tamas is more. Therefore only ajnanam. That's why ajnanam and ananda both are there. Ananda is there because sattva is there, and because tamas is there, therefore ajnanam is there. Right?
Yeah. So you can directly correlate it like that.
Yes, that is directly. Right?
Yes, Sharanji.
So this is how we have to account for the ananda experienced in sleep. The sleep is tamas, and the ananda experienced is because of sattva. So sattva is there. Right?
Yeah. Yes, Sharanji. Thank you.
Preponderance of tamas is there, therefore the person is not doing any activity. The person is not doing any activity. At the waking stage also, the person, you may say the person is not doing activity, but ananda is there. No, tamas is there, but the sattva is not, that ananda is not there. Why? That ananda, again, it is that ananda, that is, it is,
Ajnanam is more.
that is abstracted by rajas. But in sleep, rajas is not there. Only there is tamas and sattva. So, therefore, sattva is experienced as such, ananda in sleep. Whereas in waking state, it is not like that. Even though you don't do any action, you are just inert. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm sitting, right? Not doing anything. But rajas is there. All the activities, you're blinking of the eyes also rajas only action, right?
Yeah.
Thoughts comes and goes in the mind. That is not there in the sleep. So, therefore, that rajas, because of rajas, you don't experience that ananda what you experience in sleep. In the sleep, it is not there. So it is uninhibited. That is why you experience
happiness.
That ananda, happiness. So because happiness is there, therefore we infer sattva is. But it is not pradhana. Tamah pradhanam and sattva is less. Otherwise, sattva is more than it becomes jnana, right? So
that's what
this is what we have to account for the ananda experience in sleep, because sattva is there.
Thank you.
Right? Yes.
Thank you, Sharanji. Yeah, dhanyavad.